Welcome to episode 3 of the Rocket Cast, and it's been a really exciting week this week. We've got the final preparations for our traffic and lead gen bootcamp all underway. So been over to the Crowne Plaza a few times this week and really excited. It looks like a really nice venue. Not so great when you turn up. I was a bit looking at it thinking it was a bit grey, but inside it's really done up really nicely, and that's the key thing, that it's going to be comfortable and it's nice. It's got great facilities there, so anyone that's staying over for the traffic and lead gen bootcamp, you've got a gym, a sauna, a nice swimming pool, some decent restaurants there. So yeah, really happy about that. And I was really pleased to see the VIP area. So we're doing a VIP mastermind lunch, and that's going to be me and some other experts, and that's going to be an opportunity to have some one-to-one time with me and my team and just ask us the burning questions that you've got in your business. And not only we will help you, but the other VIPs can help you as well. And we've got a really nice room for the mastermind lunch, which is great. We've got like a nice projector in there and screens if we need to go on any websites and stuff like that. And also the VIPs have got like a really cool little chill out area in between sessions that they can play foosball and have as much tea and coffee as they like, which it was really nice. So it was great to get over to the Crowne Plaza anyway and just see what it's going to be like and start getting a real feel for the event. So it's quite exciting, everything's coming together. So this week on the Rocket Cast, we're going to go through why people's Facebook ads are maybe failing, because a lot of people will obviously use Facebook and it just doesn't work out for them, and that's a shame, because Facebook is a really good strategy for your business, and often there's reasons that it's failing, that maybe you're doing stuff wrong. So it's not always the fact that Facebook isn't right for your business. Quite often, it's the fact that you haven't set up the Facebook adverts correctly in the first place. So I'm going to run through the 4 most common reasons why you might be having some problems with your Facebook advertising. And I hope maybe if you've tried Facebook and it hasn't worked out for you, then go back and give it another shot, because there's a good chance that it could work again for your business. So the first thing is, number 1 is you don't have a call to action. So if you don't have a call to action, or it isn't clear what your call to action is, it's going to be unlikely that you're going to get the click to the site, and no one's going to take you up on your offer. So you don't have a lot of space on Facebook adverts. That's obviously can be a reason why people don't have this call to action always specifically in there. So it can be difficult, but you've got to weave it in there really well. So if you look at the blog post on this article, on this podcast even, you'll see some examples of how Amazon do that, and they're basically offering a 75% discount in this particular Facebook advert for people that order on the particular day that the advert is shown. So that's obviously a huge discount, and the call to action is that you need to take action today to get that discount. So that's important that you do that. So think about how other things that you can. What could your call to action be? Could it be that they need to download the report, or if it's a flash sale, like you've got a call to action by making them aware that they've got to click on the advert to take like advantage of the flash sale before the deal's gone, if that makes sense. Also, most people, their Facebook advertising fails because they're targeting the wrong market and the wrong audience. And if your advert is not seen by the right people, it won't be clicked. So your ad campaign will be like what won't become a good return on investment. You won't get your money back. And also the clicks, if you've done your targeting wrong, then the clicks are going to be more expensive. So Facebook wants obviously people to put high quality adverts in front of the right audience. It's important for them that people are targeting the right people and not just blanket advertising to people that aren't interested. So a great way to target the right people and get the cost per click down and get a return is to look at the retargeting element. So the retargeting element on Facebook advertising is anybody that has visited your site and made a purchase or done an action on your site, or just visited the site in general. Because if they visited your site, then they had an interest in your product or service in the first place. What you could then do, if you were struggling to find out other people that were interested, is create a lookalike audience. So if you created an audience that was similar to the people that looked on your site already, then obviously you're going to have much better return on your money there. So that's important as well. You need to make sure that there's value in what you offer. So if you, for example, were selling Louis Vuitton handbags and you're offering £10 discount off a handbag, then it's not really a big deal. Like they're going to something that costs many hundreds and you're giving a very small discount. There's no real incentive to take the action right now, so the advert isn't going to work because people will just think, oh well, there's always going to be that kind of offer on. It needs to be an incredible offer that you put into the business that's going to make them need to take action right now. That's really important, that they take the action absolutely immediately. So they have to see that. So if you're a restaurant, it could be a buy one get one free. That's an amazing deal, but it needs to be something that's slightly better than the run-of-the-mill offers that you see everywhere. Otherwise, there's no real incentive to take that action immediately. The last thing is that quite often the text is just not effective. So if the text is boring and it's not creating like basically a reason to purchase from you and creating some excitement, then it's just going to get lost in their newsfeed. So you've got to think, on Facebook they're seeing so much. Like they will be seeing hundreds of status updates, they'll be seeing hundreds of different adverts potentially in a day as well. So you need to make sure that you stand out, your text is engaging, and it's going to make them grab that mouse and click through to your site. That's the key to success here. You need to do that. So if you're not having any success on Facebook, I urge you to go back and think about these 4 actions again, because Facebook works for every type of business. If it doesn't work, it's one of these 4 reasons that you've made a mistake on that's caused you an issue. So again, these were: your ad doesn't have a call to action. That's critical. If you don't make them want to click or have a reason to click, then there is no way they're going to click to your site. The second, which is one of the key ones here, is that you're targeting the wrong people. So if you're targeting the wrong people, then you can't expect the click to your site and the purchase after that, or the booking or the appointment or whatever. Like with the wrong targeting, you've got no chance. The third one is that there's no value in the offer. So if the discount that you're offering, if it's a discount in this instance, is no greater than anybody else, or it's no greater than you normally offer, then there's no real incentive to do it now. They need an incentive to do this right now. And the fourth one, again, is that your text is not effective, and that happens all the time. People don't have a text that is engaging and going to make people grab the mouse and click to that site. So go back through your Facebook adverts and think about these 4 points, and think about how you can improve them and how you can get people to click through. The call to action is the key here. If you have the call to action right, you're going to get the person to visit your site. Then you need to work on the landing page and work out how you're going to get them to convert, how you're going to make them like, trust, and want to buy your products and service. So that's it this week. I hope you found that useful, and we're going to go through all sorts of exciting stuff like this. We've got some awesome interviews lined up on this podcast as well. So over the last few months, we've interviewed some of the industry leaders in the UK. We've learned some awesome strategies from them, and we're going to share that with you. So we're going to share that with you guys, our listeners, and I really, really hope that you find that stuff useful. And just another quick plug for the Traffic and Lead Gen Bootcamp. So our Traffic and Lead Gen Bootcamp is in London Heathrow on February the 27th and the 28th of 2016. You can get tickets at trafficandleadsbootcamp.co.uk. Alternatively, you can go to rocketmarketinghub.com, and if you go to our blog, you'll find out loads of information on the Traffic and Lead Gen Bootcamp there. So make sure you grab a ticket to that event. We've got some amazing speakers. We've got Tom Breeze, who's the world's leading YouTube advertising expert. We've got Simon Coulson, who's built up over £15 million in like a small business with hardly any staff. He's a really interesting guy to get to know. We've got Nick James, who's going to be talking about joint ventures. Nick has partnered with a lot of the biggest names in marketing, including Frank Kern, Ryan Dice, Yannick Silva, Jay Abraham, and lots more besides. We have Tom Smith, who used to work for the Entrepreneurs Circle. He's one of the world's leading Facebook advertising authorities. So Tom is someone you really need to listen to. We've got Mark Creaser. Mark is used to be the managing director of the Entrepreneur Circle, and he's really going to share some awesome stuff with you as well. We've got Des O'Connor, who's one of the world's leading webinar experts, and webinars are an awesome strategy to get people to listen and engage with your business as well. So like Des O'Connor is a real person that you want to listen to as well. We've got Barry Alloway, who's going to show us how to implement more stuff in 90 days than you've implemented in the previous 12 months. So I'm really looking forward to that session. And I'm going to be there obviously as well. I'm going to be sharing with you some awesome search engine optimization strategies and various other sessions as well. So it's really going to be an exciting event. Tickets are almost sold out. We're probably sold out on VIP by the time you listen to this, but you might want to try and see if there's a couple of those left maybe. So the VIP tickets get the mastermind lunch. So yeah, it's an awesome event. So it's trafficandleadsbootcamp.co.uk or Rocket Marketing Hub. So that's it for this episode, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, guys.